Uncomfortable, that's nicely just guarded. Away, he's actually rehearsing the shot. Afterwards suggesting that he was actually going to try and look to leave that and pull his B away, but anyway it's a bonus boundary for Pakistan. 219 point. Gets a good result out of it. I think it's just being too predictable. Shouts of catch, it is hit that well, Kuram, and away it goes for he'll tuck in here as long as he recognizes some. He'll make sure that he puts them away if he's patient and waits for the right one, the one that's slightly over pitched. He can cash in. He strikes action as quickly as you want. He's had a niggle for a period of time, had to go through a bit of a fitness test to be available for Super PK. Didn't play in that match, but goes all wrong with line start, maybe creating just a little bit of pressure. It's released everyone. All the commentary been talking about this pace, the lack of pace, which is so unusual for me. For him 84-0, and that's where he was consistently all the time. But there's 74k. Applause. Row now, is this yet again an opportunity for South Africa? Hating that he think this might just miss off street. So an eventful over for K of Maads. And perhaps see now South Africa finally can celebrate. The night watch has done his job, though that was B of a loose shot. Comfortable catch taken by Maharaj, so it's a really important wicket that gets them up. South gets them up now and fired up for the next one. And it's again the night watchman. His done his job. Caesar goes for 18. Pakistan 235 for 2. Applause. Only took one ball when we got the fencing stance. Out hitting the ball and calling no. Watch this from Gulam. I love it. Good players going together, going out each other. Nice and fine last ball of this over. Has come around the wicket a couple of times to Gulam and has got him twice coming around the wicket nearly again. It's 243 for 2. Yeah, also I think that catches that he has tack can win below the waist. Oh good KY back. Yeah, but this is much better from Africa, creating a few opportunities. Nice, not trying to overhit it, just looking for the right placement, finding his area. Excellent effort by Kizo. He certainly is an athlete that moves well. I think he got it back just at the right time. Yeah, I think it was an excellent effort. Did he stop it in time? Yeah, he's had a little effort that one as applause. Well, just a moment where the crowd thought South Africa were in with another possibility of a wicket. It will be for this one slightly wider. His eyes lit up. He just threw the Kensing at it, but fortunately for him it went into the gap, just the hint of a away. Applause. Music. Swing end of the over. 256 for 2. But you don't want to be half committed. Exempt chase. Looks like Tristan stubs it off. Oh, that's a cracked away into some space with on offer, and he doesn't miss out. That bat made a good sound. Nice balance and vacant area through the offside to work the ball easily. 4 slashed and slashed hard over the slip cordon. 4 Gulam goes up to 28, his 4th boundary. The lead now being squeezed to less than 151-43. Pakistan trail by the cry kilogram. Answers the call. Music. He's got the wicket that South Africa so desperately wanted, but a perfect strike just floating it up in the air and movement back into the stumps, walks back. After scoring 28, Pakistan lose their third 4-278, and what a good over, adjusting well to right and left. Nice shot. Good work by the youngster to prevent that going 4-4, and so important for anyone, I guess. He has been the key to Pakistan cracked that away. He's looking for more than one sweep in position. Doesn't stop, it dies over the top, so that's gone for 4. It's a good shot from Samad, confirmation of the noble number 1. Just look at the position SM gets himself into, over the top of it and hitting it way in front of square. The velocity of the bat meant it propelled with some speed toward that fence. Parker couldn't hold it back. No. Must I don't like to see the fast bowers diving like this. I like to see the method when you're on the bound trying and get those legs sliding around, because if you just land badly at that moment, it's easy, you can do shoulders and we can pick up 1 wicket here, ideally the wicket of the captain. We will open up a window after lunch, brings up the 300 to Pakistan. It's an excellent fight back, this from Pakistan, and it's very well led by their captain. Catch it, that's a wonderful shot, very nicely played, pretty high cries of catch it from, I think it was K. Did nasty. He wasn't quite at the pitch, but he just held his applause. Shaped solid shot, and that's a boundary. That's very nicely played by Shan. Masood shot out of the rough, played it well, a little bit of a puff of D. Applause. There you go. Now that's a little bit of a better pace this over. All the deliveries in this over been a little bit better. That was at 83, so suddenly we get some bite and turn end of the over. 326 for 3. There's an end reeing the attack. WI the brand new Kabar, and he picks up a stick straight away. Good stuff from are not for the first time in this test match. Shakil was out in a very similar fashion in the first innings. Around the wicket to the Leander has been the Motors Oppa. Andy for Kisa come through was hour or above in this test match, so you had to stay low. He did grabs a hold of it, and that's the breakthrough that South Africa were for. Oh, that's kept low. That might be out. Oh, that's got to be very close now. Viren is going to be a key man here. I don't think there was any bat involved at all. That's kept low the line. I think it's outside the line. Overa saying he thinks it's inside the line. Bela says I'm going to have a applause. Look, ball's close to the back. Can we go to a race please? And ready, clear gap between bat and ball in. Outside off impact in line. Wicks hitting knit. Get to reverse. Celebrations have started. Parker has got himself an absolute beauty. That is Mag Iant. Bowling it is the end of a magnificent innings as well, and you can see after his made contact his foot slides outside, but Shan Masood was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant for his 145 329 for 5. That was out. I think what we need to explain, and particularly to the Pakistan viewers who watching overseas, they'll be thinking that one replay applause looks, it'll be runs and handy ones for Pakistan. They've lost a few wickets, but they're chipping away at the deficit. 340 4-5 with this kind of stroke being played. It's the other half of the music. Bat absolutely loving watching them. Actually it's, did he get outside the line be few? Questions asked about that he took a step forward and slightly across as well, pitching outside off impact onaya. Call wicks onaya, call kumar you can. Still your original decision of not out, traps on the crease. O Kumar Damina walks away beyond molds. Asking the question. Applause. And as this falls you yeah 54s runs, and applause. Done it's through and away for here of the feet by Salman about a foot and a half away from. This had a last minute stretch of the left arm which didn't get there just a bridge too far. Shot beautifully. Driven down the ground for 4 and takes to the 50 partnership between Arzan and Music. Salman won his get himself into line and then the placement to perfection on applause. That a 4/4 50 partnership between these two Salman and Arzan shot again Arzan before this time. Salman both beautiful on drives for 4. He spent quite a bit of time actually this morning before play got underway. Just is the main bat that he used to use to play a test match in, that's just guided down to that bacon third man region. Yeah, he's playing some hand here in this partnership of 63. He moving on to 30 and there's the deficit 29 now. Viewers who watching overseas, they'll be thinking that one replay. Applause. Looks it'll be runs and handy ones for Pakistan. They've lost a few wickets but they're chipping away at the deficit 340. 4-5 with this kind of stroke being played. It's the other half of the music who bat absolutely loving watching them. Actually it's, did he get outside the line be few? Questions asked about that he took a step forward and slightly across as well, pitching outside off impact onaya. Call wicks onaya, call kumar you can. Still your original decision of not out, traps on the crease. O Kumar Damina walks away beyond molds. Asking the question. Applause. And as this falls you yeah 54s runs and applause. Done it's through and away for here of the feet by Salman about a foot and a half away from. This had a last minute stretch of the left arm which didn't get there just a bridge too far. Shot beautifully. Driven down the ground for 4 and takes to the 50 partnership between Arzan and Music. Salman won his get himself into line and then the placement to perfection on applause. That a 4/4 50 partnership between these two Salman and Arzan shot again Arzan before this time. Salman both beautiful on drives for 4. He spent quite a bit of time actually this morning before play got underway. Just is the main bat that he used to use to play a test match in, that's just guided down to that bacon third man region. Yeah, he's playing some hand here in this partnership of